Hello everyone, welcome back to weekly analysis on WTI crude oil. For the past 1 week, we have a lot of trading activity left behind, which we are going to catch up today. So you will be wondering why BDC's banner on my desktop. It's pretty simple. We have affiliated with BDC's and they're going to be our partner from Dubai. So from now on, any new client's account going to be opened with BDC's. So whoever interested in using my referral in opening an account with BDC's, kindly contact me on this mobile number, and even you can send an email. I revert back as soon as possible. So by using my referral, I assure you on daily research calls, a daily research call on crude oil, and you will be part of my team. Like, you will be added to the group like Telegram and WhatsApp group. You will be receiving every day intraday calls on crude oil. So I have for you same investing.com chart, daily chart, okay, which we use for last week analysis, and I had marked all support and resistance, and I explain you in detail, how this breakout happened from 73.84, how we reached 90 levels, and what were the reasons. So whoever missed my channel, last analysis, I will leave a link in the description. You better watch. It is really good for you to make some insight. So this week only we have to look at the last 5 candles, because since this is a one day, daily time frame. Let's just look at this last 5 candles. So this contribute to last week. This is where all the trading happened. This last week trade, this 5 candles contribute to last week. So whoever watched my last week video, you would be knowing I had this 93.82 and 94.87 marked already, and I told you the importance of 93.82, and I told you this is a high, 11 kV line on the top, and crude would struggle. And what happened here? This was the last candle during our last video. This candle, this was a closing 90.72, and it was above 90.56. That's the importance of that. The weekly closing, we got above 90.56. From there we started the bullish journey. Can you see the magic? It almost touched 93.82. see, it made 93.72. what is the high of this candle? 93.74. and 93.74. you can see here, this is this area where you have to watch. See, 93.74 almost touched 93.82, and from there it reversed $5 fall. So look at the importance of support and resistance, and how this area become important. Because if you select daily time frame, and when I make it small, you can see here, when you select daily time frame, see here, see the resistance earlier, see. So I told you, when it reach this area, it is surely going to reverse, because even you can see here lot of when we had a fall earlier, from here it took support. So this is a support and resistance area, and this is of high importance in daily time frame. That's the reason I told you be watchful of this area. So I have for you trading view chart with CPR indicator, which is one of my favorite, and this circle portion is this is the 18th of September, which was Monday, last Monday, and this is the area where we started the journey from. Okay, you can see we started the journey from here and made an all-time high of 92.37, which I explained in the daily chart in investing.com, because that was the 93.72 area, which is of high resistance, which is a reversal zone. I told you that is having that is of a big importance. This resistance is of big importance. I was expecting a reversal, and the same thing happened. This, if you look at this 5 candle here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it's almost parallel. That's the reason we have a new resistance. I will take this 91.95. These dots. Can you see that? This 91.95 is of great importance. So this is going to act as a new resistance. So unless until crude unable to break open this 91.95, it's going to be bearish for the time being. So we were expecting a reversal, and these 5 candles formed, and further when crude trade below these 5 candles and formed a bearish candle, you can see it started falling, and we have a CPR here. CPR is like top CPR, which is matching these 2 candles. You can see here 2 candles, see this one and this one, that is the top CPR, okay, which is 91.30, and we have the bottom CPR, which is again this high, okay, this high and this high. So these two formed a new CPR, which is top CPR, bottom CPR, and this is a pivot. Pivot is the bottom of these candles, okay. So this is how a CPR is formed, okay. So just to give you an idea, so once this CPR form, this is having high importance, as I told you, because this acts as a big time resistance. So crude, as expected, started falling, and it traded below the CPR here, you can see few candles formed and tried to reach the bottom CPR, but it couldn't. It fall. I mean, it slided. It slided towards 88.9 or 89, let's say 89, towards 89. From where? From 90.89. 90.89 towards 89, almost $2 it fall. Okay, from there speculators, of course, since it's a bullish market, the buyers would jump in whenever there's a correction. So people brought in the market again. Interestingly, you can see here it touched the lower CPR, tried to break, only the wick went up little bit higher, but from there a big slide towards what? From 90, again same place, 90 towards, this time towards 88.30. So 88.30 from 90 towards, or 91 towards 88.30, almost $3. Okay, so we had a big slide, and again this was on Thursday, I believe. Yeah, again there was a pullback on Thursday. Okay, the speculators buy in, they took the market, speculators took the market towards CPR again. How interesting it is. Can you see that it almost touched the lower CPR again, third time? Okay, it almost touched the lower CPR again. From there again a small slide towards 89.40. Okay, from 90.85 towards 89.40, and again speculators buying, and this was almost a range bound here, and it came back. Can you see what happened? Again it came back to the pivot. This time it touched the pivot. Okay, and reverse. So now this CPR is acting as a big time resistance, and unless until crude unable to break above the CPR, we can take sell positions even at this point 91.32. When it comes and touches the 91.32, you can take sell positions with the small stop losses, and stop loss could be above this 91.95 level, as I explained you. So we will conclude this section with this MT5 chart. Okay, I have for you 4 hours time frame ready, and I will teach you how to draw a Fibonacci tool, or how to utilize Fibonacci tool to find out immediate support or retracement zones. If you remember, in my last video, in the last section, I had drawn Fibonacci tool from top to bottom. The last time it was here 91.25 or something, the high. Okay, I had drawn Fibonacci from 91 area towards the bottom. So here this time we have a new high which is 92.50. So I'm drawing a Fibonacci from top to the big support, which is 77.50. In the near future, crude is not going to break 77.50. So 77.50 is the place where crude started its journey from. So we draw a Fibonacci towards 77.50, and we got a silver line at 84.48. Why 84.48? Because we have this silver line down this candle, and we have the bottom of this candle at 84.48. If you check the candle bottom, it is 85.50. Let's say, okay, 85.50, and we delete the Fibonacci. We made a note of 84.50. So when you have reversal, and we were expecting a reversal from this area, since I cautioned you, this is a big time resistance. So when it started falling, how to find an immediate support? Let's draw a Fibonacci from this 92.15 area, which is an all-time high, and we started seeing crude price falling, and we don't know where to fix the target. So we are drawing a Fibonacci, okay, towards the next immediate support, and we found that it is 84.50, or bottom of this candle, by drawing Fibonacci to the 77.50 big time support area. That's the reason I told you make a note of 84.50. So we were able to find silver line at 84.50 by drawing a tool from 92.25 towards 77.50. So when we draw a Fibonacci from 92.25 towards 84.50, which is the silver line, what happens? We got another silver line, and the magic happened here. That's a point where crude reverse. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So if somebody had drawn a Fibonacci from the all-time high towards this silver line, big time silver line, okay, big time support, okay, what would happen? You would have ascertained the area where crude would have reversed. So this is